This is David Memon of Lotto Odds and AI Pick 3. It is September 19th, 2025. Okay, guys, I got a really good video for you guys today. Okay, I'm going to do three things in this video. I'm going to go over the past wins pertaining to the video of September 13th and the practice sessions. I'm going to show you the 8 wins that the numbers in this video produced. And most of the wins have been these 7 numbers. Oh, yeah. They're about 6 wins. 6 wins. These 7 numbers this week produced like 6 wins. We're going to go over it. The second thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take you through a practice run. And I'm going to show you a really cool method to lower these numbers even more by combining AI Pick3 and Lotto Odds advanced filters. All right. The last thing I'm going to do, and it has nothing to do with Lotto Odds or AI Pick3. It's just an investment idea for you guys. I want to mention it in this video because in 2017, almost 10 years ago, I gave you guys an investment idea, and that thing blew up huge. Okay, and a lot of you know about it, but I'm going to show it to you, show you the post of back from 2017, and I'm going to tell you what the next huge investment is going to be for you guys. All right, so let's review this. Here are the wins this week that happened. From the 13th, right? We start on the 13th. We've got a total of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yes, the numbers in the video, okay, that I posted on 13th, won 8 times. Those numbers hit 8 times, and there were very few numbers. Look at here. You had 7 numbers. You had 10 numbers, 7, 2 numbers, right? But pay attention to 7 numbers. It's at 9 minutes and 12 seconds. It won once, twice, 3, 4, 5, 6 times. Those numbers I showed you in that video, those 7 numbers won 6 times this week. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. 6 times. That was huge. Okay? Now, what I'm going to do... Now, first of all, I just want to tell you that if you click on this, like this, okay, you'll be able to go right to the section of video where the numbers are. So, for example, you want to go where these 7 numbers are, 7 green numbers for 912. You click that, and it'll take you right there, okay? And it'll show you where that winner was. And what was that winner anyway? It was 159. Click, and there's 159 right there. The majority of the wins, only this here, 10, right? Because here it was the red and green. This was the only one that had a red win. All the 7 winners, right? The 7 winners were green numbers. Green numbers. And this is huge. This is so important because what I'm about to show you, okay, next. It's important. Look, if I click this, this had 2 numbers. So the winner was 247. Look at this.
2 2's only
right
2.
there. 247 that I showed you. That one. Okay? It's huge. All right, so let me show you, now let's go through the practice. Let me show you how to combine, okay, how to combine. First of all, before I do that, let me just take you through this post I posted concerning these wins. AI Pick3 practice session on the 13th. I posted it, and I just want to show you the greens that came out, the numbers of greens. It's important because what I'm about to show you and combining these with Lotto Odds filters. See the greens, wins, all of them, right? 7 of them were all green numbers. See that? Green, green, like that. Green, see it in the green numbers, right? That. Okay. Now, the way you combined the green numbers from AI Pick3 and Lotto Odds is doing it this way to reduce the numbers. Okay, now you've seen how the green tends to have a lot of winners in there, right? Let me refresh this. I'm dealing with Georgia. This is an example. You could do it with any state. Georgia, you got 730 rows, draws, I should say. All right? You see how the red here, right? Remember what I told you? You need to remove just enough draws, okay, to be able to remove numbers, but to get a lot of green here so you could be hitting green most of the time. So remember I told you my sweet spot was 100 numbers. You might be 150, 200, depending. If it's double, maybe 300, 400. You see how I put with remove 100 draws? 100 draws doesn't mean 100 numbers. It means 100 draws. Numbers could be, look, it's 20 unique numbers, 25 repeat within 100 draws, okay? So here, and this is the doubles are mixed up in here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do with the singles. I'm going to do singles like that. If you think singles is going to come out, because it's either singles or doubles you play for. All right. So you see here, you have a little bit more green coming out here, right? A little bit more green out of the 100 numbers. And what you're going to do is you're going to do this. You're going to, when you're going to combine it with lotto odds, you're going to start choosing the pair sum that you want to play with. And I'm not talking about just one pair sum. You can choose multiple pair sums, but do it one at a time because you want to grab the numbers. And you're going to utilize the play numbers here tab, okay? So we're going to turn off this, right? And we're going to choose, say for example, 822 is overdue. So we're going to do 822 like that. Okay, now look at this. See how greens are coming out here? Like that? You have two, then it jumps to green, and then here we're at one here. So possibly green could come out when it hits again. All right, so you're going to go here. Now you have 15 numbers, right? In green. These are the numbers, okay? It's single numbers here in green, right there. You're going to grab these, right? You're going to copy these. 15 numbers are copied. You're going to go to lotto odds, right? And I have Georgia selected there because Georgia I have it selected there on AI Pick 3, and here on lotto odds, Georgia. Now, go down to here, the auto predict. Excuse me. We're going to go down to the right lotto pool charts. Yep, this is what we want. Pick 822. Now, you could do this with any filter, but pick 822. Okay, we could use another filter and I'll show you, but this helps. This part reduces the numbers more. Now I want you to paste those numbers in here. Now you see how many are here is 13. If you paste the numbers here like this, okay, you have 9 numbers remaining. All right, so here you had set 15 numbers. Now right off the bat, you're down to 9 numbers right there. 6 numbers automatically have been removed. We're going to reduce them more, okay? But I just want to show you something. Now, filter this down here. 822, very simple. What I'm doing is very simple. 822. Now you're able to see the patterns with 822. Now look at this. See green, 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 brown. See that? You see the red is not coming out too much. The majority is green, green or brown mixed in there, green or brown. That's what you want, because if it comes out like green, green or brown mixed in there, this is going to be the winner. One of these 9 will be the winner. So if 822 hits next, and it's going to be a mixture of green or brown, no red. I should say if no red shows up, then one of these will be the winner. Okay? So now, an AI Pick 3, if green comes out, like the majority of the time it does, for 822, it's going to be one of these 15 numbers. So when you copy this 15 numbers and you took it to lotto odds and you paste it in here, right, the charts, right, and you grab it from the lotto pool, the charts, all right, if it comes out green or brown mixture, no red, it will now be one of these 9 numbers. Oh yeah, down to 9 numbers. And if you can also introduce other filters to it. For example, look how FSB hit. And it doesn't hit often, right? Look at that. It doesn't hit that often. It's usually a single pattern, right? Single pair, right? Pair pattern, which is this. This pairs right here. You got L1 side and you got M3C side. So if you think FSB is not going to come out next when 822 hits here, all right, then you do this. You just remove FSB and watch how many numbers you have left. Look at that. And now it went down. Now you have from 16, you went down to 6 numbers. Okay. Now, I want you to look at this. Look at this side here. M3C. Look at a hit. Miss here, and then more hits. You see that? Look at the hits here. Miss, hit. A possibility another hit will come out here. If you think a hit's going to come out in M3C, you do that. Hit. Okay? And look how many numbers you have. Well, it's still six numbers there with that pattern. But if you think it's going to be on that side, the other side, let's see how many we have. Wow, look at that. So it's telling you off the bat, if it's not going to be an FSB, and if it's going to be a hit here, then this is not going to win the next draw. This won't win the next draw. But if it will be a hit here, it will be one of these six, just confirming it. So if it's not going to be hit the next draw when 822 comes out, if it's going to be a miss, 6 right there. Look at that. We are down to 6 numbers, yeah, because we took out FSB. So, okay, so AI Pick3 doesn't have these filters, advanced filters, but this does. This lotto odds deals with advanced algorithms, okay, that AI Pick3 does not have. So let's look at this. Look at how FF, right, front pair, is coming out in M3C. What happens if we take that out? How many do we lose or I get removed? Front. Wow, look at that. It goes down to 5. So what we did was we took the green, 15. We took it to lotto odds. We pasted it here for the charts for 822. Okay. And we did front. We took out front here, the front. Okay, because 2 already hit. And then look what we have left. One of these 5 numbers would be the winner. Oh, yeah. Let's do, I just want to do, and then you could get more. If you're dealing with 5, you could add more pair of sums to it. So let's do 921 because it keeps hitting. So 921. All right, 921, you've got only, look at that, 8 numbers. Copy that. Very simple. Go here. Pick 821. Right there, 821. All right. Turn that back on. And then we're going to paste 821. Hold on. Right now it has 20 numbers. But we're going to paste what we just grabbed, which are 8 numbers. Look at that. You lost 1 number, right? 1 number is gone. Now, 921. I'm going to turn on 921. 921 right there. So we can see the patterns with it. So the patterns you could see here, F1 on both sides. F and F. Look at all these hits. Well, miss here. It looks like another hit is going to come out here. Look at miss. Another hit could come out here on both sides. So if you take out F on one of these 2 sides, let's see how many we could remove. If you take F on L1, 3 numbers, guys. 3 numbers. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. If 921 comes out green, it's going to be one of these 8. If you take it and plug it into lotto odds here at 921 and you remove just 1 pattern there at front, it's going to be one of these 3. And remember, the red can't come out in the next draw. It has to be either greens or browns. Like that. Can't be the red, okay? So now I could get into this practice how you could take whatever is the pattern is missing for red and plug it in here as well, so that even if red comes out, you still win, okay? Because remember, there's like, what, 5 patterns, all right? And then if you have all the 5 patterns in here, okay, you'll wind up winning anyway. So, and you could change these, you can modify these. That's why we have this. And the only reason that red comes out is because one of the patterns is missing from here. So if you turn around and add it, for example, if you have FSB and FSB2 there, look at 3. You don't need 3. You only need 1 on each side, right? So you can change it for the missing pattern. So what is it? It is front, split, back, FSB, and FBS. You have them all here. You have front, split, back, FSB, and FBS. Front, split, back, FSB, FBS. That's 5, right? So let's see this one. Front, split, back, FSB, FBS is missing. But you don't have to worry about FBS because FBS is doubles, okay? Deals with doubles mostly. I think there's like one single number in there. This one has front, split, back, FSB, good. This one has front, it's missing the split. So what do? Take this, go split, okay? And oh my God, look at that, folks. Only 4 numbers. That means it doesn't matter what comes out next. A red could come out next here, okay? In the drawings, you have all the pairs in all 4 columns, okay? You have all of them, okay? That means it doesn't matter what comes out next. It would be one of these 4. So the only thing you need to match is that a green comes out, okay? And front doesn't come out. If I put front back in, 8 numbers, 8 numbers. So if you don't want to remove the front, okay, you want to just keep it with 8 numbers, you got it, 8 numbers. That's it, 8 numbers. Here's 8 numbers there, same thing. But I would go even further down because you have 4 numbers. You just took half of them out, okay? And the only thing that doesn't have to repeat is this. If green hits here, right, as it's been doing, green hits there, and front doesn't repeat here, it's going to be one of these 4 numbers, 0, 5, 6, 3, 5, 6, 6, 8, 9, 2, 6, 7. If you take front out of the other side, you have 6 numbers. Not many are removed. So if I do front there, remove it, and I do say I think a hit's going to come out on this side, let's see what happens. So I have 4 numbers left. I go hit here, 2 numbers, guys. 2 numbers left. Oh, yes. If a hit comes out there and front doesn't come out and a green comes out from here, one of these 2 numbers will be the winner. Will be the winner. All right? How about if hit comes out in L1? Hit comes out in L1. 2 numbers, too, guys. 2 numbers. Okay? Not bad at all. That means you could play multiple pairs, pair sums. 822, 831, 813, 912, 921. Okay, and multiple draws and catch the winner. If you feel you want to play 1 or 2 of them, you could win huge with this. Let's do one more to show you. Let's do 912, right? 912, 100 draws removed, single numbers. We have 16 numbers. 912, it's 16 numbers. Copy that. Let's see how many numbers we can remove here. Put that back, that pattern, and we're going to go to 912 here. Very simple. We're going to remove these numbers and paste the number 16 here. Look at that, guys. Look at that. 6 numbers left. This is crazy. Crazy. Okay, so look. 912. How many? What are pairs are missing here? You have split. Back is missing here. So let's just put back here. That's missing. Okay, so we have all the pair sums here. All the pairs here. So we got split, back, we have front, split, back, FSB. That's all we need because we're dealing with just single numbers. And then here we have split, back, front, and FSB. This is good. Then here we have split, back, front, FSB. That's good. And then this first one we have front, back, FSB. We're missing a split. And I would put it down here, split, like that. It goes back up to 16 numbers. Look at that. Interesting, huh? Now, let's see what we could take out. So we're going to go to 912. 912. Like that. Oh, hold on. Take that out. FSB, look. 1, 2, 3. High probability FSB won't hit next draw when 912 comes out. It could, but high probability won't. So FSB like that. You're down to 13 numbers. And then here you've got hit. Possibly could have another hit. Look, hits dominate. Look at that. Hits dominate. Or you could go just purple. Just choose the purple on this side. So if I do hit here, we're down to 8 numbers, guys. 8 numbers. Let me bring this back. Hit. Look at here. Odd. How many numbers can that take out if we do odd? Hold on. Down here. But in the back here. 8 numbers too. So we went from 13 numbers down to 8 by just taking odd out. All right, that's how you do it. That's how you do it. All right, 16 numbers. Yep. All right. Okay, so that's it for this practice session. And then what I'm going to do now is I'm going to talk to you about an investment opportunity. This is absolutely huge, guys, and I hope you guys jump on it. I sure am. Back in 2017, I made this post May 22nd, 2017. I told you about Bitcoin. At that time, the price of Bitcoin was at $2,000. And I told you to buy it and hold on to it for like 10 years or whatever. Okay? I told you it was going to go up. At that time, they were estimating in 10 years it was going to be like $1 million. We didn't hit $1 million, but let me tell you something. We sure did hit 116,000. Oh, yeah. $116,000. So when I told you back in 2017, if you just bought that one or even a portion of that, you could have had your $2,000 would have been worth over $100,000 right now. Oh, yeah. I actually bought 50 Bitcoins, but I invested in a BS scam site, a BitConnect. I lost my 50 Bitcoins. Right today, they would have been worth over $5 million. Whatever. Money comes, money goes. But now we have a second opportunity to invest in a huge opportunity, and it's called artificial intelligence. Oh, yes. And I just filed a provisional patent on an idea, and I'm going to file a final patent shortly. I'm working on the app for this. But I'm telling you right now, AI is like the beginning of the internet. It's like the discovery of Bitcoin. Okay, but huger than that. Soon AI is going to be all over the place. Okay, you're not going to be able to walk or work or whatever, school, whatever, without hearing AI, without using artificial intelligence. It will be all over the place. One example is that they have like agents or avatars you're going to be able to make in the future of yourself or your kids, where your kids are going to be able to see your face, hear your voice, and you'll have your memories. So when you pass away, instead of leaving a will or photos or videos, you're going to be able to leave an actual avatar, AI version of yourself, where your kids are going to be able to speak to you, see your face, hear your voice, and you're going to be able to give them advice through their entire life. So it's going to be like you're still here while you're not. Okay? Now, here's how you invest with AI, and this is what I did. I was able to identify a very popular industry where these websites that are working in this industry have been generating billions of dollars. Okay, I was able to figure out, or I was able to see that these people, I don't know, because of their age, because of lack of knowledge, it's probably mostly lack of knowledge. They did not know how to implement AI to improve the process of their service, of their business. They were basically using it like for customer service or to help clients choose products or this and that. They were not implementing it into the processes of their business, okay? And it was enabled me to jump in and to be able to file a patent on that. And this patent, if approved, okay, will be able to absolutely disrupt the industry greatly. All right? And this is what you can do. You can go by industry and industry, and you could use AI to help you do this. You can actually ask AI what industry needs improvements and stuff, and keep prompting it, and it'll start giving you examples after examples. Grok is good for this. Okay, Grok, Elon Musk's X.com, Grok AI is good for this. Grok AI is better and technical than ChatGPT. It can actually draft like technical documents from law documents, and better than even a lawyer that I've seen. Because when I had Grok prepare the patent, provisional patent, it actually did pseudocode. Actually inserted code, computer code into the provisional patent application, which I've never seen a lawyer do that, and I don't think any lawyer can do that because a lot of them are not programmers. Majority of them are not programmers, right? You might find one or two programmers here and there that are lawyers too. But they won't do that. It's just mainly just text without code, okay? So that's the great thing about Grok and that you could utilize. So look to industry, find some way to be able to improve on the process, okay? On the process of them doing things to facilitate the end result for consumers, okay? Or for whoever is utilizing their website, and then file an immediate provisional patent on it, right? Which patent application, which is only $65. It'll give you a year to file the patent on it, and then you could use Grok to draft your provisional patent, Grok to draft your patent application. You've got nothing to lose. And just submit that, okay? The actual patent application will cost like $400. If you want it expedited, meaning if you want it done within 6 months to a year, it's going to cost you an extra $1,000 on top of that. But if you're not in a hurry, it's $400. It'll take up to 3 years, okay? But at least you'll have the idea pending there. And it could take less than 3 years. And if you get that patent and an idea that you've improved on a company, that company you proved the process on could wind up buying it from you. As an example, an individual was able to think of an idea, patent idea, okay, with AI, and was able to sell just the patent for $5 million. Okay? I hope you guys come up with some really great ideas. I wish you the best.